What's up, guys? I am bringing you a coffee pour over tutorial, and what you will need for this is first off a coffee pour over, the specific filters for that coffee pour over, a kettle, preferably gooseneck so you're precise when you're pouring that water, a grinder to grind the beans, of course some coffee. I'm using Groundwork Coffee's Ethiopian Heirloom blend, a decanter to catch everything at the end, and if you have one, a scale to get down your proportions. And if you have all of that, you guys are ready to make some pour over coffee. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start boiling your water. Get it up to about 200 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the optimal temperature to brew coffee. Then you're going to want to clean your filter. So how you do that is you pretty much place your filter in your pour over like so. Fit it tight in there so you don't get any grinds passing through. And then you're going to want to pour the heated water into the filter. What this does is it gets rid of that nasty paper taste that accompanies the filter while also heating up the pour over as well as the decanter. While this is working its magic, put it to the side and we're going to need to grind up the beans. The consistency we're going to need for a pour over is medium fine, so definitely a little more coarse than an espresso, but definitely a lot more fine than a French press. I do about 5 seconds for this. In the middle, shake it up so everything's pretty consistent. One more. Alright, that's perfect. And when you are done grinding your beans, you're going to want to pour all of that water out of the decanter. It's pretty much up to heat now. Put it in, and the next thing you do is you're going to want to pour the beans in. When they're in your filter, you're going to want to surface them out so everything is pretty consistent. And now I like to put it on my scale. And I was saying earlier about the proportions. I use a 1 to 20 proportion, so for every 1 gram of coffee, I use 20 grams of water. But before you pour the whole thing, you're going to want to bloom your coffee grounds, which means pour a small amount over the grounds, which allows them to begin extracting everything and releasing that CO2. I leave that for about 30 seconds. And then for my end product, I'm going to want to see about 500 grams of water because I have 25 grams of coffee beans in there. It's all dependent on how much coffee you guys are using to begin. But yeah, guys, I will see you once this is ready. So right at 30 seconds, I begin pouring the water in at intervals. You don't pour all at once because the filter begins to soak up all the water, and instead of coming in contact with the actual coffee, it just passes through the filter into the cup. Definitely want to let the coffee take its time to steep and extract all of those flavors. Don't want to rush it and pour too much coffee at once. Alright guys, I'm coming up right around 500 grams of water. I'm going to take this off the scale while it finishes steeping. But that is pretty much it for the pour over, guys. Once this finishes, you are ready to consume and enjoy. But that is it for me in this video. If you guys want to see any other methods of preparation, let me know and I will get those videos out as soon as possible. And as always, like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.